Hello there guys, welcome to Brazil versus Croatia, the first game of the World Cup. I'm doing this as a simulation series. I'm doing it with Hartman mate as well, so there will be a few videos from him, and maybe later on in the tournament we'll do some together. So, as you well know, it's Brazil versus Croatia in the first game. I'm not going to touch the sides, I'm just going to leave them as they are, because that's probably the side that's going to start for both teams. I'll prior a few injuries. Obviously I'm controlling Neymar now, that was awful. I just can't be bothered with it really. Right, press start. Okay, so we've got the first game of the tournament here. Very nice stadium. The Maracana. So, of course, I've turned off the commentary just so you can hear me as clearly as I would like. I did a video before and the commentary was great. I really thought I did a good job of commentating the game, but unfortunately the game audio was just too loud and you couldn't hear me very well. So, this is like the second time I'm having to redo this video, but never mind guys, I really don't mind. So, we've got the starting lineups here. National anthems are going to play, and then we'll get on with the game. And Brazil have some absolutely amazing players in the form of Neymar, Hulk. Just awesome. Hulk's a beast of a man. They've just got some players. Fred as well. Julio Cesar, of course, goalkeeper at Queen's Park Rangers. For how long, I don't know. Although he might stay now because they went up. Croatia's side, they've got some decent players too. They've got Modric, of course. There he is. And they've got a few other gems. Mandzukic, I think it is. As well, he's a really good striker, and he will be a danger to Brazil today, that is for sure. So the Croatian fans are there. And this is the team for Brazil, as you would have expected. Paulinho, Marcelo, Dante, Dani Alves, Oscar, all start. The main names. Probably Brazil's strongest side that they could possibly field. Brazil heavy favourites today, of course, due to the fact it is their home World Cup, and on paper they're a better team, so we'll see how this goes. Like I say, this is a complete simulation. I am not touching this gamepad at all. This is all the computer, and we'll see what it chucks up at us. I can't even skip this to the point it is not me, so unfortunately, guys, you're stuck watching it. So, Croatia are going to kick us off for the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. And we are officially underway. Modric on the ball. Looked to get past Fred, but Fred read him too easily. Finds Hulk. Hulk's tackled very quickly. What a ball that is to Neymar, and straight away Brazil almost threw on goal there. Need to be a little bit more careful at the back to Croatia, because Neymar absolutely escaped them there. And in the early exchange, Brazil playing some nice passing football. Oscar just couldn't get his head to it. Croatia defended really well there, and there's an injury unfortunately, and I think it is to Oscar as well. It is. I think it was the way he fell. Oh, he's fallen badly on his shoulder there, and you feel that he will not be able to continue. And Brazil very sportingly give the ball back to Croatia, and we have a goal kick. So Hernandez has come on for Oscar 5 minutes into the game, and that's really disappointing for Brazil, and that's a big blow and a big loss. So can Croatia capitalise on it? Two great players there, Croatia and Mandzukic, combining really well. Olic, Croatia, Olic again. Finds Strick. Kovacic. No, it's cleared away, and Brazil are going to look to break here on the counter-attack. Hernandez, first touch of the ball coming on for the injured Oscar. Polinia on the ball now. A lovely ball over to Hulk, but he defended really well there as the Croatian defender, but they give the ball away to Brazil. Mandzukic on the ball. This guy can produce anything out of anything. He's a class player. Oh, Modric, lovely ball to him, and just not the right idea. The Brazilian defender read exactly what he's going to do, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Kovacic back to Modric, puts the ball in, and it's the deflection fell to a Croatian player, but he just couldn't capitalise on it. And Gustavo here is going to try and run it down the pitch, and he has done. Has he taken on too much? In the end, he has. It's a great tackle to win the ball back, win possession back for his team there, because that was a dangerous move, and that is a cheap corner to concede. Really, really poor that from Brazil. And that was a fantastic tackle by Dante on Modric. So, due to the cheap corner, Croatia have now. Can they capitalise on it? Ball's whipped in with pace. No. Brazil easily dealt with that, and Gustavo finds Neymar, who passes it to Hulk. Hulk goes back to Polinia, who finds Marcelo on the wing. Marcelo cuts inside there, finds a lovely ball to Neymar. Neymar here, through on goal, great save by the goalkeeper. It's fallen to Fred. Can Fred capitalise? No, he can't. Great tackle there by the Croatian defender. And again, Fred is tackled in the box. Is it a penalty or is it a corner? It's a corner. And Brazil had a really good chance to score there. Lovely initial play by Brazil, but a great run by Neymar. Almost set them up for the first goal, but great save again by the goalkeeper. Dani Alves is going to take this corner. Whips it in. Thiago Silva does get his head to it, but it's easily cleared away by Croatia, and Mandzukic are very deep in his own half, which is not what you'd expect. They're giving the ball away cheaply though, and that's taken a deflection. And can they stop it going out for a corner? Indeed, they have done really well there, because it was destined for a corner for Brazil. Olic finds Mandzukic to Croatia. Just needs to run it down the wing. Just need to get some passing play going here, Croatia. They look a little bit shaky. A little bit nervous maybe. Dani Alves. Polinia. Dani Alves again. Passes it to Fred. Good passing play this by Croatia. Gustavo finds Fred again. Cuts inside. He's going to have a shot. Great save again by the goalkeeper. Croatia are living dangerously here, and that is a fine, fine save by the goalkeeper, who manages just to get a palm to it and palm it out for a corner. And I believe it's Dani Alves that's going to take the corner. Indeed it is. What's the delivery like? Oh, it's poor. It's really, really poor, and it's easily cleared away by Croatia. And can they get some momentum going? Because at the moment it is all Brazil. Hulk. Hernandez has a shot from range. Oh, he almost just squeezed in. I'm not sure if the goalkeeper had it covered if it was on target. I think he did. It's always turning away from goal, but oh, it turned at the last second. It was destined for the bottom corner, and I don't think the goalkeeper was going to get there. I think that was past him if it was on target. Great effort. Oh, lovely ball to Mandzukic. Oh, well defended by Dani Alves. And Julio Cesar is going to pick that up all day. And wastes a little bit of time, which is a bit confusing, considering the fact Brazil have been well and truly on top. Mandzukic here. Can he make something happen for Croatia? Passes it to Croatia, who whips a lovely ball into Ratic. Can he get a shot off? Oh, cuts inside again. Finds Olic. And in the end, he's lost the ball, and Brazil are going to break here. They've got men forward. Hulk. Oh, good defending by Croatia. Getting men back really quickly and dealing with that counter-attack of Brazil. Olic on the ball. Oh, and he's lost it again. Just need to pass it a bit more, Croatia. Good covering defending there, though. Possession being given away far too easily by both teams at the moment, so nothing's really coming of these attacks. Again, Croatia have just given the ball away to Brazil, and Brazil punt it forward. Gustavo, Hernandez, Fred loses the ball to Modric. Croatia tries to... They're just trying too much. You're trying to just put the ball forward straight away. Need a little bit of patience in the build-up here. Lovely ball to Hulk, though. The Croatian defenders managed to get goal side of him. And Fred, is he going to have a shot? He does, and he scores! 1-0 in the 41st minute. Brazil draw first blood. And it's Fred that's the goal scorer. Just gave him far too much space and time to have a shot. And in the end, they invited him to shoot. And he's not going to miss from there. Goalkeeper just dived too late. It was past him before he even knew it. And it's 1-0 Brazil. No shock whatsoever. Brazil are heavy favourites for this game. And they are 1-0 up. Just on the stroke of half-time as well, which will really disappoint Croatia as they need a new game plan now. So, yeah. Brazil 1, Croatia 0. Croatia have got it all to do. They need to do something because they've just not been good enough in this first half. Get a bit of passing going here, and that's what they're trying to do. Modric, he can make something happen out of nothing. Quality player, obviously, from Real Madrid. Tries to put the ball forward, and that is just poor. Straight into Julio Cesar's hands, and it just relieves all the pressure that they were trying to mount onto Brazil. And Brazil are really good at counter-attacking football, and they need to be careful, Croatia, that they don't get undone again by it. Marcelo on the ball here. Passes it to Hernandez. Fred almost finds Hernandez again, but it was cut out in the last minute, and that is going to be the last action of the first half. Brazil pretty much on top. Croatia not really threatened whatsoever, and they will be disappointed with their efforts of the first half. Let's see if they can improve in the second, but at the moment it is Brazil 1, Croatia 0. Okay, so we resume the second half now. Fred gets us underway. Polinia passes it to Hulk. Hernandez. Oh, lovely play by Hernandez. He's just... individual skill there was awesome. Polinia. Is he going to try and cross it? In the end, he just runs it out of play. Good pressure there by Croatia. And again, Croatia just going long, hopeful and long. And I just don't think it's going to work against a team like Brazil. Croatia finds Olic. Oh, he was looking for the run of the Croatian attacker, but unfortunately just didn't get the ball under his feet and control enough to pick him out. And Brazil once again are going to try and break here. Gustavo passes it to Polinia. Back to Gustavo. And surely Gustavo's going to pick up Marcelo. Indeed he does. Marcelo's going to try and run it down a wing, and that is an ambitious effort to say the least. He's had a shot from there, and in this level of the game you're never going to score from there, and that is a poor effort. Modric are trying to find Croatia, but it's every pass is just going astray at the moment. It's just not clicking for Croatia at all. Again, giving the ball away with the long pass. Don't need to do it. Croatia could just get it on the floor and pass it. They're capable of it, that's for sure, and they're just not doing it at the moment. Polinia. Dani Alves. Hulk. Hernandez. Oh, tries to find Fred, but good defending in the end by Croatia denies him the opportunity to get a second in this game. Who's going to win that header? Mandzukic wins the header. Oh, lovely ball there to Olic. Can he find a man? No, he can't. He's tackled by Thiago Silva. Hulk. Dani Alves. Hulk again. Dante. Lovely ball to Hulk, who cuts it inside now. Going to try and pick a pass out. Does he? Finds Dante, who's quite forward, considering the fact he's a centre-back. Brazil just happy to keep the ball at the moment. Dani Alves, Hulk, passing the ball around really well of Brazil. Oh, they're giving the ball away cheaply there, though. A lacklustre pass just gives Croatia possession back, and Croatia, can he get on the end of it? He can. Finds Modric, who lumps it long, and once again Brazil easily deal with it, and they've got to stop doing that, Croatia, because they're not going to get anywhere as long as they try and lump it long, especially against a team with the height of Brazil. They're just not going to get anywhere. They need to pass it on the floor and need to work on the through balls. Not a lofted ball over the top's just not going to work against these guys. Oh, lovely play there by Croatia. They've cut open Brazil's defence. Can they get a cross in? They have. Mandzukic scores! Oh, does he? What's going on? We're not quite sure what's happening here. It's been disallowed for reasons unknown. Was it offside? Was it not offside? I don't know. I honestly do not know why that has been disallowed. I'd have to watch it back again, but my guess is he was offside. It was a lovely cross and a great header, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty, that's why it's been disallowed. So Croatia have a penalty. Why not just let the goal stand? That's something FIFA needs to sort out. Here we go. And Croatia do indeed score the penalty, so it's 1-1. Should have never been a penalty in the first place, though. The goal should have stood. I'm not sure why it was a penalty. I'd have to look back at it again. But made no mistake with the penalty. Even though Julio says I dived the right way, just couldn't extend his fingertips long enough to get to the ball. It wasn't far off, to be honest. And he will be gutted about that. Game on. Croatia won. Brazil won. Is this how it's going to pan out tomorrow? Who knows? Well, tonight. Depends when you're watching this. Okay, so game on. Neymar. Marcelo. Croatia really scored out of nothing there. Really not being on top of the game at all. Brazil were worth their lead and will feel aggrieved to lose it. Hulk here. Can he get it back for them? Joe has a shot and easily saved by the goalkeeper. It's a tame effort in the end. And he'll deal with them all day long. Croatia win the header there. Olic. Can they find a ball? He's found Mandzukic. He's throwing goal. Can Croatia nick it? No, they can't. He just thought about it too much, and in the end, he should have maybe shot first time. Tried to take too many touches. Oh, that's a lovely ball to Joe there. And he's found Neymar, but the goalkeeper's favourite for it all the time, and Neymar was offside originally anyway. Ooh, only just marginally offside. But offside is offside. And some substitutions are going to be made. Ramirez is going to come on, and Eduardo is going to come on now. People will know Eduardo from the horrific injury that he had for Arsenal. I remember it. It was horrible. His ankle literally snapped in two. It was probably the worst thing I have ever seen in a football match. So it's really good to see him playing again. And I say that as an England fan. You know, it's really, really not nice when you see any footballer suffer an injury like that. So it's really good that he is back playing football. Maybe not the same player he used to be, but it's good to see him back in the game. So, Brazil here, mounting in an attack. Hulk is well and truly surrounded there. Ramirez, who's just come on fresh legs. Dani Alves finds Hernandez, who finds Joe. Oh, Joe cuts inside, he's trying to get a shot off, but great defending by the Croatians here. Well, that's taken the deflection, it could have gone anywhere, and in the end, Croatia will feel a little bit lucky that it went straight to the feet Gustavo finds Joe, who puts a lovely through ball into Neymar, who's going to cross it in. Does do so, and luckily the Croatian was at the back post, otherwise it would have been 2-1. There's only 4 minutes to go now. As you can see, Brazil have had much more possession than Croatia. Dani Alves finds Joe. Hulk crosses it in to Neymar. Neymar passes it to Hernandez. Brazil have one last chance here, and no, they've given the ball away, and Croatia are well and truly happy just to send it long. However, they are mounting a counter-attack here. Rakitic running it down the wing, crosses it in. Can he cross it in? He does. Mandzukic. Oh, he's nicked it. Croatia have nicked it at the dying seconds of the game. What a header. What was the defending doing? What were the defenders doing for Brazil? The defending was all over the place. And you cannot give Mandzukic a header like that. It's a gift of a goal for Croatia. And it might have just earned them the 3 points they desperately needed from the group. Because this is not an easy group. As we all know, Brazil have their work cut out now. Don't deserve it, to be honest. Brazil have been the much better team, passing-wise, but it's all about taking your chances, and that is exactly what Croatia have done today. They have taken their chances, and they find themselves 2-1 up, and they're probably, most definitely, going to win the game. So, what can Brazil do? They've got, like, a minute left. Ramirez. Can he find some space to run into? He can't. He finds Gustavo there, who finds a lovely through ball to Joe, and he's offside. That is really poor. He should have timed his run better. And yeah, he is quite offside. So, there's no arguments there. Koluk is going to send it long to Mandzukic. And Croatia have won the game. Oh dear. This is not the way the script was written for Brazil. And they've got a mountain to climb now in this group in order to qualify. Croatia will be absolutely ecstatic with that result. They've managed to win 2-1. Anyway, guys, let us know if you expected the game to go that way. Let us know what you think to my commentary. If I can improve it in any way, I definitely